Today I'm going to read to you the story that I wrote personally of how baby Jay was born, also known as Jesus. One day, not so long ago in Nazareth, a young woman named Mary, Mari, her mom liked to spell it with a Y, but she liked to spell it with an I better, was checking her Snapchat account when she got a weird FaceTime request from someone with the name Gabe. She hit the answer button. Up popped the face of a young man in an old-timey dress. He may have had wings. Gabe said, "Do not be afraid. You are going to have a baby and you will name him Jesus and he will save the world." Mary quickly hit the end call. Surely this couldn't be for her. Just then, he popped up on her screen again, and this time she didn't even have to hit the answer button, and he just started talking. By the end, he had reassured her that he was not joking, and she had a very important job to do. Later that night, when her fiancé, Joey, got home that night, she told him how she had been checking her Snapchat account to see if anyone had responded about her getting engaged, and then that odd man telling her about her son to be born popped up. Joey said he needed some time, so he went to spa heaven. That night, while they were massaging his head, he fell asleep, and in his dream, an angel came and told him not to be afraid and to accept Jesus as his son and himself to be the father. When he got home that night, the king sent out a message that everyone was to return to the place where they had grown up to be counted. So after he told Mary that he was excited for their new son, they called an Uber to take them to Nazareth. But halfway there, it broke down and they had to walk to the next town that day. When they got to the next town, they stopped at Taco Bell for some dinner. After that, they went ahead and ordered a donkey on Amazon. Then they rode the rest of the way to Bethlehem. When they got to Bethlehem, they checked every hotel and motel in the area. No one had any room. When they got to the other side of town and were almost out of hope, a person answered the door and said they had a stable in the backyard they could stay at. Mary thanked the family for their kindness and Venmo'd them 5 chickens and 2 jugs of milk. That night, after Mary had her son, the 3 SSWMs, super smart wise men, saw an emoji of a star come up on their phone and said, "Well, let's start traveling. We'll be there in 2 years." Then the angels texted the shepherds a Spotify playlist including "Hark the Herald Angels Sing" and other songs like that, and one about going to see baby Jesus. Then the shepherds went there and they said the baby was so cute and they praised him or something like that. Then 2 years later, the wise men arrived and gave Jesus gold, frankincense, and myrrh. 2 years old baby Jesus probably loved them. That night, Joey got a FaceTime from Gabe saying, "Go! There is a main guy and is after Jesus and wants to him." Okay, so that got a little bit dark there. But Joey listened to him and went home, and they lived happily ever after. The end? Question mark.